Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
This is Randy from Red.
And let's hope it's not a code red, because it just turned code yellow.
Code yellow, what's that mean? There's a storm coming?
At Red, and it always happens during interviews, you get evacuated. So, yesterday I was about to start an interview, they were like, it's code yellow, and I went, orange, red, all right, you're out of here.
Code yellow means maybe?
Means caution.
Just a tip, maybe?
Oranges, start packing up. Red, run for your life.
Yeah.
And it is Florida, so that could happen in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know? So, how's it feel to be at Welcome to Rockville?
This is our second time, and we love it. Florida's awesome, and it's hot, and it's sweaty, and it's a rock show, and we love it.
Yeah. I always give such kudos to bands performing in this crap because it's got to be brutal. I mean, it's brutal enough being out there. It's another thing throwing every bit of energy you have out on stage.
Yeah, you honestly don't think about it when you're on stage.
Exactly.
When you get off stage, you're like, oh, damn, that was hot.
I always talk about that, even as far as I go with stuff, is like, you don't think about it while the mic is on, while your instruments are on, and you're in the zone, and you don't give yourself permission to in your head to even feel it.
Correct.
Until you're done.
Correct.
And then you die.
Correct.
Right? You know?
Correct.
But it's still got to be like a blast to play here at the Daytona International Speedway, and like...
Yeah, we got a race tomorrow, so...
Nice. Like I think you guys should. We were just doing golf cart races out there in the Speedway. I think you guys should do that. Get two artist carts and you.
Style, you know?
I would love to.
Right? That would be so fun. I have a trivia question for you, by the way.
Shoot.
See the colors on all the seats?
Yes.
Who knows what that's for?
That is so during the telecast, it looks like there's people in the stands.
Yes. And I'll even go a step
It's funny
further.
that you asked that because I was informing our lead singer here earlier today. Hey, look at the stands. That's when they filmed the Daytona 500 to make it look full.
Yeah.
It works because it looks full right now and there's nobody there.
It's also for the drivers, because I was interviewing a NASCAR driver yesterday, and basically he told me, like, think of it this way. A basketball game, there's like 20,000 people max in the stands. If you had 20,000 people here, it would look empty because it's like 100,000 people.
Yep.
Right.
And it also motivates the drivers, like any sport. They see empty stands, it's not the same as envisioning it full.
It's energy. Yeah.
Totally,
Energy.
100%.
Yep.
Same for you as a band, right? You know, like you play the same, whether it's 1 or 1,000,000, but there's still a different feeling to it, right?
For 1,000,000 in one show.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be wild. You know, it's funny. I interviewed GBH once in this little tiki bar in Stuart, Florida, down south. And I'm like, so what's it feel like to be playing in a little tiki bar? And Colin goes, well, one day you're playing to 1,000,000 people in Mesopotamia, and then you're at some little dive tiki bar in Florida.
That's exactly right. That's rock and roll.
Yep.
Right?
That is.
Which do you prefer sometimes?
Man, it's a combination of it just depends. Like the smaller shows they're more intimate, fans are closer, and it can be just as sweaty. But the bigger shows, you don't feel as connected to the audience.
Right.
But the audiences are bigger. So when you walk out and you see a sea of people, you know, it's a huge rush. But I don't know. I almost prefer the smaller shows than anything.
I hear you too, and like you're saying, you can connect with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you have those massive, like, audiences, you not only don't connect, but you kind of just see a blur.
Yeah. You're kind of like looking over, and it's like a sea of people. You just looking over everybody's head, and it's in the festivals like this. It's fans of all different kinds of bands, not just your fans. But when you're doing a headlining show, and it's all they're all there to see you, it's a whole different experience.
No doubt. And So you've done a bunch of Danny Wimmer festivals, and I ask a question of all artists: how does Danny Wimmer treat artists?
Dude, Danny's great, man. When we like to compare like what happens in Europe to America, and in Europe the festivals are top notch. It's just second to none. And when it comes to festivals in America, Danny is he's the guy. It's crazy. When we were a baby band, we showcased for Danny in New York City at SIR when he was still working. Yeah, when he was still working for a label, and he told us we weren't ready yet.
Wow!
And here we are.
And here you are.
Yeah, Danny. Danny came. It was him. It was just him and us at a place in New York City, and then just a few years later, he started Danny Wimmer Presents, and here we are. Here we all are.
So here's what I think you need to do. You need to, whenever you have free time, go find Danny and ask him if you're ready yet.
Hey Danny, you remember that one time you told us we weren't ready?
That's true.
You weren't ready yet either, but here you are.
Right.
Yeah, Danny's awesome, and I mean, like I said, he does these festivals, and everybody knows the Danny Wimmer Fest. They're so well run and just organized, and they take great care of the artists and the accommodations and stuff for fans and artists both. It's top notch.
And see, I love hearing that, and I've asked that question since 2011, and I've yet to have an artist say something bad.
No.
Have you ever had an artist say, "No, Danny's not. Danny's kind of rough."
Yeah, he can.
Right?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Everybody says glowing things, and that makes me so happy because artists already have a hard job, especially at a festival. It can be such a shit show sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Throw and go, baby.
Right?
Throw and go.
So when you can be stress-free, that's better for us, the audience, because then you just get up on stage and nothing in your head except having fun.
Man, a band needs to be stress-free when they play a show, because if we get up on stage stressed out, it's not going to be the same performance. So
no doubt.
There's so much planning that goes into it, and a lot of people don't realize how much planning goes into it, and I'm sure it's an astronomical, because they do festivals all summer, mostly through the year, and we've done all of them except one. One has eluded us.
Which one?
Incarceration.
Oh, you gotta go to that one.
We gotta play Incarceration.
I'm telling you, Danny, they need to play Incarceration. Okay. If we had more time, I would even go in deeper of why you need to be at Incarceration.
Because my second favorite movie.
Because Shawshank Redemption and tattoos.
Yeah.
My second favorite movie of all time.
Well, check this out. My daughter will always ask me, "Dad, so you excited for this festival?" I'm like, well, I love doing it, but I wouldn't say when you do it every weekend, you're excited every weekend. Yeah. First time I did Inc., I called from the prison yard. I'm like, I'm in the prison yard of Shawshank. Now I'm excited.
That's cool. It's pretty dope when you're standing on stage and you're looking over and Shawshank's right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool.
It's a great background.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got to go. I got to go. And we might go Code Red, so the whole place might have to go. So thank God we got through this thing.
Code Red, bitches!
Code Red! Thanks a lot for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.